Hello! So, I've been racking my brain and trying to think of what kind of videos that I can make. It's really hard when you're just first starting out, and obviously the lack of confidence is kind of peak at the minute. But somebody asked me to do a clown iceberg video, and I realized this morning when I was trying to research something that I don't actually really know like what these iceberg videos are. So I thought I would have a look into it here today. If I just type in iceberg, will it give me what I want? Okay. Is that 9 hours long? That's crazy. Nine hours and 30 minutes talking about conspiracy theories. That's hardcore, I'm not gonna lie, that's some real effort. I guess when I first started this, I didn't realize exactly how much work it does take to make a good video and how long it actually takes mostly. Because I kept estimating as I was filming a YouTube video, oh, it's only going to take me so many hours to edit and get out there, and it's going to be uploaded by the same day. And then 3 days into editing a video, I'm like, oh, I think I may have been mistaken here. So yeah, it does take a lot of effort. And if I'm going to do an iceberg video, it seems like it's going to be pretty detailed, pretty highly researched, so we're probably going to be looking at a good few days just to research this video alone. And I was going to attempt to do the clown one, but surprisingly, being a clown, I actually don't know that much about clowns. I kind of presumed that the whole iceberg thing was like the top is the least bad and things get worse kind of as they go down, but I'm now kind of realizing that it might actually be about what's hidden. So the things at the top are the things everybody knows about, and then it gets deeper and deeper, and these are the totally obscure, I don't even know if I fucking used that word correctly. Do you know what I'm saying? Do not research iceberg. Ah, not Blippi. Listen, if you guys don't know what Blippi did, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out on your own what Blippi did. I'm not gonna tell you. So a lot of these I'm not even really seeing the classic iceberg chart on, so I don't know if people are just now using this whole iceberg thing as an excuse to rant about something for an hour, but I can get down with that. I love ranting about things for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and it's my channel, so who's gonna stop me? Maybe no one will watch it, but no one can stop me. Okay, we're gonna have a look at the Simpsons iceberg because wow, it's loud. It's a loud intro. Okay, so there is an actual chart in here.
The description of what exactly an iceberg video is pretty brief. I'm going to go through each point from top to bottom and discuss each of them. The top are more well-known theories or facts, and as you go further down into the dark unknown, things start to get a bit weirder and sometimes more abstract.
Okay, so I'm kind of seeing why these videos have so many views now. It's because obviously if the content that you're hearing about is getting more and more obscure and crazy, I suppose, as it goes through the video or down the iceberg, then you're more likely to keep watching it right until the end. I watch a lot of YouTube, but I'm not gonna lie, I do get bored halfway through a video a lot of times and just switch over to a different one. But I feel like if you are really, really interested in one of these topics, you could very easily be convinced to watch it all the way to the end. So I will have to think of a very exciting topic to do an iceberg on. So presumably any topic that I make an iceberg video on, I've got to know a lot about, or I'm gonna come across as dumb. I don't feel like I know a lot about all of the clowns. I could do some research into it. I guess I kind of stopped looking into it because I didn't feel like I was represented enough in clowns. Not like just me specifically, but just clown women and clown girls, you know? And like feminine clowns. There's a lot of male clowns and there's a lot of scary clowns. It's really hard for me trying to find clown stuff because I'm always looking online for like clown clothes, clown items, clown art, like just things that I can clown things that I can buy secondhand. And scrolling through the whole page, like going through all of the Terrifier and It, and I'm like, I'm not that interested in these scary clowns because I just feel like, to me, they're something that's meant to bring joy. Ah, okay. I know where the misunderstanding came with me thinking that the iceberg was things getting gradually worse. I was mistaking it for a tier list, which is a bit more personal now because it's your personal ranking of something. I feel like I could probably get down with a tier list a lot better because making an iceberg about something is going to take a lot more research and a lot more confidence to talk about something that I previously didn't know that much about, because I don't know that much about anything, shockingly. So I'm going to think about making an iceberg video once I'm a little bit more confident and established, and once I've actually had time to properly research a subject. Making a tier list would be a good step up to that, because in order to make a tier list I'm going to also have to research a bunch of clowns, which is going to be really fun, so that's exciting. So I can do a clowns tier list. I was going to do a tier list about content because somebody asked me for a video with like 3 different elements in it, and one of those was, and I said, I don't do. And they said, out of all 3 of those things, you don't do. Because I suppose in their mind, stuff is like relatively like vanilla, I suppose, because it's everywhere and it's not that big of a deal. They can't understand why somebody would not want to do that, and to them the other 2 things are way worse. And I kind of wanted to delve into it and explain exactly why some types of content can be a lot more harmful than others, even though they seem less out there. So I definitely could go into more detail with that. I was trying to think of a way to word it where I wouldn't fucking lose my account. So I just had a thought. Obviously there's like different types of clown tier lists I could make. We've got like clowns in the media. We've got clown. I feel like clown music is so bad. I can never find music that's like the type of music that I would listen to exactly if I was just in the circus. I don't know. It's either too cheesy or it's like those guys, I don't know the guys. I'll find out who the guys are and I'll put them up there. But yeah, I'm not too into that. Clowns media, clowns music, and clowns makeup. Very interesting. Also, probably my clowns. Oh yeah. Could go on a full egotistical rant about how much I love myself and my own clown characters. I bet the algorithm will love that. Dial up the narcissism, 1000%. UK Scran tier list, yes. Because I'm the fucking expert on the Scran tier list. That's like the one thing I could be an expert on, because I eat so much, so often. I love a good Scran. I've been recording for 18 minutes so far and I have not accomplished much, but that's okay, because we're starting somewhere. Everybody's got to start somewhere. Also, I think I'm going to obviously make another clown makeup tutorial because the last one was very sloppy and just literally rammed together, and I said so many times. I don't even want to go and count. I was going to go back and count how many times I said in that video and put a note in the description saying count this many times, and then just see if I could get the count to go down for every single video. I feel like so far that's working, but you have no idea how many I edited out the last one either, so there's that. We've got an improved clown makeup tutorial and also makeup research, because I can't just keep guessing how to do makeup and then being like, oh, that doesn't look like how it's supposed to look. Well, duh, because you need to look up how to do it properly. I was also going to do makeup haul and outfit haul, but those things cost money. I was going to show how to try and get stuff cheaper or how to buy things in bulk. Obviously with outfits, everybody's just going to go Shein at the minute, and I'm like,
Don't buy your clown outfits from Shein.
Stop. So I was going to make a video like showing how I would source some more ethically responsible clown clothes from the internet. Obviously that's not possible with makeup because you gotta buy that shit new if you don't want to get that pink eye, stink eye action going on. So I guess that would just be me showing off all the makeup that I've got. Which is, it's a totally narcissistic influencer thing to do, to be like, look at all this stuff I got. I'm not quite sure who watches these, because I don't.
Who's gonna watch these trash? Not me. I'm not even gonna watch it as I'm editing it. I'm just gonna fucking edit that shit with my eyes closed.
These are trash content ideas. Trash. Absolute trash. I'm really, really judgmental of YouTube videos when I watch them. Like, if they say something that I don't agree with within like the first 5 seconds of the video, I'm turning it off and I'm switching. If the thumbnail does not grab me enough, or if I notice that it's like even slightly clickbaity, I'm like, you fuck, and I switch off like as soon as I can to not give them a view. And I feel like I can't just be making trash content and not holding myself up to my own standards, but I'm not an expert, okay? I'm sure that I'm gonna go through that, what's that thing called where you just start doing something at first and you think that you're an expert? Dunning-Kruger. I thought it was called Stupid Mountain because of fucking YouTube.
Mount Stupid's part of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I really don't want to go up to the peak of Mount Stupid. I don't want to go up to the peak of Mount Stupid. I feel like I'm already in the Valley of Despair. I feel like from the start I was in the Valley of Despair because I was making a makeup tutorial, and like before every single thing that I said, I was like, I don't know though, because I'm not an expert. I don't know. Like, I'm not the guy. Don't trust me, because I'm not very confident. So I feel like, is it possible to be so mentally ill that you just skip peak of Mount Stupid altogether and you just remain in the Valley of Despair forever? I'll let you guys know if I ever reach the slope of enlightenment though. And I just realised that my camera was upside down the whole time, so I've been looking off to this side thinking that the camera's there, and it's actually not. Well, I can't be bothered to flip it halfway round. I feel like not making consistent direct eye contact anytime is a totally me thing to do, so it's only going to add to the authenticity of this video. Also, I hate that I keep pulling my fingers up by default, because I've been practicing trying to do my own nails to save a bit of money, and they fucking chunky. They're like so... they're so chunky, and I don't have the part for the nail drill that I need, so they're going to remain chunky until it gets here and I've got time to fix them. So I'm having to zoom way in here because I'm literally so blind. I don't even know what half of these are talking about. Half of these are so specific that it's crazy. So this is an iceberg about icebergs. This is an iceberg about Arctic obscurities. And then down here it says, iceberg lettuce, do not research. Obviously it came from Reddit. Amazing. Oh, it's a very serious chart. Why is everybody saying to research iceberg lettuce and it's gonna like change your life? So this is serious. I thought this was a joke. That's crazy. I thought that was serious. Whew. So I feel of all of these ideas, doing a tier list of my own clowns is going to be the easiest, and it's going to be also the one that I'm most confident with. So I'm going to start there and then gradually work my way into the others as I'm feeling a bit more confident. I did recently just make a brand new Blue Sky and Twitter accounts, which would be suitable for me to promote here on YouTube. So if anybody wants to give me a follow over there, I'm gonna open up one of the post comments. I like to keep the comments closed on my post because I just really don't. You'll notice that I don't have any of my comments open on YouTube for this reason. I just cannot be asked to deal with mean things that people have to say, to the point where I literally don't even want to look at it, nor do I care if it affects like my boosting their algorithm by having people in the comments being nasty and stuff. I don't care. I'd rather just have the space be nice and positive and then just never get any viewers. So I guess we need to look up the tier list videos now and just check that I actually understand the format of that. I've done things in the past where I've jumped on something because it's a trend and I've not actually fully understood the context of it or how to do it, and made myself like a bit of a twat, namely on TikTok. But I'm not on TikTok anymore because TikTok is just, it's not good to be brain rotting anyway, but you watching like short form content, you are literally rotting your brain, dude. Your brain is an egg. Cereal tier list, we can get down with that.
It's got honey, it's got that nut. It's delicious, and it's baby's first.
What just happened?
Hello, I'm Ginger Pale. Today I'm doing a cereal.
He just said he got that nut and then something.
Ah, a true classic. Honey Nut Cheerios. With 139 million boxes sold, it's the most sold cereal ever. And for good reason. It's got the honey, it's got that nut, it's delicious, and it's baby's first finger.
What the fuck?
But after some very intense...
So it looks like for none of the tier videos that I found, literally just on the front page, I didn't go that deep into it, but it looks like the tier list is not shown like the whole time in the video. That kind of peeves me off, you know, because I'm a visual learner, and I feel like if the chart was there the whole time while you were talking about it, with maybe like a little arrow pointing at which one you were talking about, that would be helpful. So that's a change I'm going to make, and I guess I'm going to start writing a script and figuring out how the fuck to make this tier list video for my own clans.